Screams made of cold iron, tens of thousands of them, into the emptiness. The installation by Menashe Kadishman in Berlin's Jewish Museum is intended to make tangible the emptiness that the murder of millions of Jews left behind. The screams are not silent, they create a horrific melody. It's one way of interacting with German history. Music as a tool to confront Germany's crimes against the Jews. In the summer of 2012, this approach is being revisited, and in a very special way. 300 members of the Jewish community have traveled to Germany from the US, 70 cantors from the American Cantors Assembly and their families. Cantors, the prayer leaders of Jewish communities, are traditionally masters of the liturgy with outstanding voices. Their trip takes them to places of remembrance of Jewish life, as well as places where Jewish life is ongoing. But above all, to places of music, like the synagogue in Berlin's Richerstraße. It wasn't burnt down on Kristallnacht in 1938 because the neighboring houses would have burnt with it.
First of all, it's a very beautiful city. I'm taken by the beauty of Berlin, but we're keenly aware of the richness of Jewish synagogue music that existed, especially in the 19th century. And so we wanted to come back to the place of the origins of the music that we're still singing. And that's very exciting for us.
The participants of the Cantors Assembly trip through Germany are joined together by music. Their connection to German Jewish history varies. Some of them have relatives who fled Germany. Others survived concentration camps themselves. To travel to Germany, they had to muster considerable courage and strength. That was acknowledged at the political level with a reception hosted by US Ambassador Philip Murphy and State Secretary in the German Foreign Ministry, Emily Haber.
Well, it's the first Cantors Assembly mission to Germany ever. And I believe it's a sign of the trust and the confidence that is being placed in my country and in the transatlantic friendship that exists between our countries.
I mean, Emily made this point in her remarks to the group. I agree completely with that. At the end of the day, notwithstanding how strong we are across the Atlantic institutionally, what really is the game changer is at the personal level. People who take the time to develop relationships, who make the trips.
The trip of the Cantors Assembly members also takes them to a place of Christian worship, one of the highlights of the visit, an interreligious concert in Berlin's Cathedral, held under the motto, Shared Music, Shared Message. Cathedral cantor Tobias Brommann explains the idea. To go into a Christian church with Jews and hold a joint concert there, with Jewish and Christian music being played side by side, with our common music and our common heritage, and recite our common scriptures. A group from the Berlin Cathedral Cantors and the choir of the Cantors Assembly sing, sometimes together, pieces by Salomon Sulzer, Felix Mendelssohn Bartholdy, Louis Lewandowski, but also modern compositions by Kurt Weil or Charles Fox. German President Joachim Gauck listens to the imposing sounds from the first row, but everybody is heartily welcome, Jew or non-Jew, to experience the common musical heritage of Jews and Christians. But the music doesn't help everybody bear the weight of the past. One of the guests is the famous Jewish film producer Artur Brauner, who fled the Nazis to the Soviet Union. Today, Jewish life consists of people who are trying to secure their existence for their families, for their children. But the artistic vein that used to be part of German Jewish life, that doesn't exist anymore. And nothing can make up for this drama. For Nathan Lamb, cantor and president of the Cantors Assembly Foundation, it's not about making up for the past. He's a driving force for reconciliation. Lamb initiated the Cantor trip and put a lot of work into it.
We have some survivors of Auschwitz and other concentration camps. We have people here who were born here in Germany and had to go and leave and go to America. And their reactions are incredible to watch because they see the new Germany. They see what's going on. They see at every corner something commemorating something Jewish. They see how Germany head on, not sideways, but directly confronts its guilt and its complicity in the Shoah, in the Holocaust, and does so honestly.
Lamb is trying to use the universal language of music to bring Jews and non-Jews in Germany closer together again. He's motivated by his religion.
Zechariah calls the Jewish people Asirei Tikva, prisoners of hope. We are imprisoned by hope. We can't get away from hope. Our national anthem, the Jewish Israel national anthem, is Hatikva, the hope. So that's my hope. So I sit here today, somewhat emotional, saying, the hope, there is hope.